going on? What's going on, everybody? We here in Florida, in our way to Ashland, Wisconsin. We drop off the load that we brought from Fort Worth, Texas. We got a load 20 miles away from the drop off. I dropped off in Boynton Beach, Florida. I picked up this load on Pompano Beach, Florida. 10,000 pounds. Paying $1.89 a mile. It got two stops. Decent low, especially in Florida. Uh, you know, just the way that I like it, light and a lot of miles, and also it take me, to the Midwest, which I want to spend the weekend in my house, and I able to deliver as soon as I get there in both stops. Uh, it's two industrial AC units. Uh, Very light, like I say, 10,000 pounds. Uh, I love it, I love light loads. Uh, so yeah, guys, what I try to do, I always try to get a load that carry me over the weekend, especially when I'm in the road. You know, I like to have something that will keep me busy. That will keep me, making money over the weekend, right? That keep me moving. Uh, if I'm able to drop this load on Thursday, uh, I might be able to pick up another load. However, if it's gonna jeopardize my on time, or I don't got enough hours left on my clock, my 70 hours, I will not pick another load. I will just will the head home. Uh, which it might be like 3 hours and change, but it's by choice. I'm able to pick up another load if I were to stay in the road. However, they got a great boxing match on the weekend. Canelo and Crawford. I'm a boxing fan, and I also, been away from my house like for 2 weeks. So, I like to, go home. You know, like to go home and do my 2 days. Sometimes more. I get there Friday, stay Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I leave Sunday. Sometimes I leave Monday. All depends. Look at this guy, beautiful. But yeah, like I say, you know, sometimes things don't work our way. Uh, if I'm able to get a good load, that I'm able to squeeze my 34 and deliver on time and hold it over the weekend, I will do that. You know, I just don't know yet. I don't know. I gotta wait to at least I do my first drop to figure out, my hours, my situation. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're here in Green Cove Springs, Florida. Uh, I like to take the local routes. I could have took all 95, but uh, I decided to take the state routes. Uh, you know, and I'm relaxing. I went to the Ocala National Forest. Uh, I believe that's 14, 14 north, something like that. I forgot what it was, but yeah, I went through the Ocala National Forest. It's pretty cool, you see nature. You see all the signs of bears and stuff like that, the warning signs. Uh, I didn't see no bear though. I didn't see no black bear, so uh, I wish I would have seen one. You know. Uh, but yeah, guys, like I say, I got a few guys that wrote me. They're coming over to Mercer. They had questions. They wrote me emails. My email is Greenstar Logistic LLC at gmail.com. Greenstar Logistic LLC at gmail.com. Anything that I can answer, it will be based on my own experience, what I've been through here. Like I say, uh, sometimes things work for me, it might not work for the other person, and vice versa. But I honestly believe it's a pretty easy system here at Mercer. You pick your own loads. You don't like to do heavy loads, you don't do heavy loads. You don't like to do long miles load, you don't do long miles loads. You know, it's your choice. You got a coordinator that help you, but you don't have to accept anything that he give you. You make your own decisions. You don't even have to have that coordinator. You could do the board by yourself. You could let that Mercer know. You know, I pick my own loads. However, sometimes my coordinator call me. Hey, it's a good load there. I'm driving. I don't got time to be washing uh, the low board. When I'm driving. So I got two more eyes there washing the low board for me. If I like the low, it makes sense. I say yeah, I want it. If not, I say nah, I'm good, man. That's all you do. So yeah, because a guy that came here, it was a Mercer like for 3 days. He said he left Mercer because of heavy loads and uh, the trailer inspections. Uh, here at Mercer, you only do inspection on the trailers twice a year. Uh, when I was a Landstar, every 3 months you gotta do inspection. And I'm not talking bad about Landstar, but I experienced a lot of trailers that I used to pick up that I went and I had to do the inspection because they was due. You know, you got more drivers, Landstar, way more drivers and more trailers. And it was sometimes the guys just didn't want to do the inspection. They drive the trailers and the special, expire in 2 days. You end up picking up that trailer. You gotta do the inspection. Yeah, Mercer, you only do inspection twice a year. So the rate of you doing inspection on trailers, is very low. But I don't know how in 3 days he had the experience. Maybe they give him, a trailer out of the shop, but they got the inspection bay right there. So I don't know. And heavy loads, you pick your own loads. So I don't understand that. You Mercer don't give you loads. You pick your own loads. So if you was doing heavy loads, that was your choice. You know. Uh, I remember he also wrote one time that there's no loads in Florida. Well, I came to Florida. I got a load. I going out. I dropped one load, pick one load 20 miles away. Uh, you know, like I say, not Mercer is not a perfect company. No company is perfect. Landstar is a good company. Mercer is a good company. JB Hunt is a good company. It's how you work. You know, you can't blame the companies, man. It's how you work. Now, if you're talking about companies out there that try to rip you up of your money, like a lot of companies out of the Chicago area. We all know about that. That's different. But as far as Mercer, honestly, you pick your own loads. So I don't understand how heavy loads. I got a load 10,000 pounds. Why? Because that's what I choose to carry. Yeah, it's lows of 40,000, 42,000, 20,000, 30,000. You pick your own low, so it's your choice. It's nobody's choice but you. So I don't understand. And plus, he was here like 3 days. How many loads you did in 3 days? That made me think it was really Mercer, or Mercer maybe find out something. I don't know. I don't want to say, man. I wish everybody the best, man. The best of the best, right? But yeah, guys, like I said, man. Sometimes, I mean, it's to be fair, not every company is for everybody. Uh, so you know, if you don't like a company, you just don't like the company, and that's fine. That's everybody. You got to make your own business decision, whatever works best for you. You know, but it's not a good look when you out there uh, always putting negative comments. I mean, you know, if you don't like a company, man, you just move on. Now, if they rip you off of money or they cheat you of money or anything, yeah, man, put them out there because I want to know. Definitely, I want to know. At least I will appreciate that. But as far as he's saying, because heavy loads, when you pick your own loads, uh, I don't know, guys. That doesn't make sense to me. And then you was at the company for 3 or 4 days. I don't understand. I really don't. But anyways, it is what it is, right? Uh, but yeah, every time somebody wrote a comment, positive comment, that person kept writing negative comments, which is fine. It made my channel get more views, more stuff. That's fine. And like I said, I respect everybody's opinion, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let you just say things that are not correct. If he was right, man, I don't get no money by Mercer. I'm here on operator just like anybody else. I don't work for the company. I don't get nothing for the company. If I don't move a low, I don't get no money. They're not giving me anything for free. That's for sure. So yeah, guys. Like I say, do your research. Do your own research. Like I say, I'm not here recruiting. I appreciate the people that watch my videos and decide to put me as a referral. That's a blessing. I did the same thing when I came over. I used to watch guys that put videos, and it doesn't cost me anything to put that person as a referral. You know, so I did it because one, it doesn't cost me anything, and I appreciate the information that he did. And they helped me make my decision. So yeah, guys. I appreciate everybody that put me as a referral. Anything that I could help you guys, my email is greenstarlogistic LLC at gmail.com. Logistic, just with the C, not a S. Just like the channel, the same name of the channel at gmail.com. But like I say, I don't know everything. I try to give you the best answer according to my own experience, what I know, what I'm doing. You know, I'm not perfect. I learn something every day. Uh, and like I say, always do your research. You see guys out there, the drive for Mercer, our own operators, ask questions. It's a plenty of guys out there in YouTube that do videos also. Uh, there was a guy that I used to listen, the small operator. I haven't seen him put any videos anymore. I don't know if he's still with Mercer or he's still with Mercer. He took some time off on YouTube. I don't know. Out of his channel, I don't know. He has some good contents in there. Seems like a pretty straight guy. Uh, So yeah, guys, there's money to be made here, at Mercer, if you really want to. Uh, the rates could be better, and that's across the board. I think every company, the rates, I see some improvements. I think dollar 80, 80, what is it? 89, dollar 89. Uh, is great coming out of Florida. Uh, especially for a lot of miles low. 10,000 miles. I mean 10,000 pounds. It's a good low, with the condition the market is in. I'm happy with it. Uh, but like I say, guys, always do your own research. If you guys write me an email, I'll try to give you the best answer. Uh, I try to respond, whenever I stop, and I get the notification. I will respond to the comments. Uh, but yeah, guys, like I said, man, the key it is you got to do what's best for you. Not for anybody else. It's what's best for you. Do I think anybody can make a Mercer? I believe so. If they they got the business mentality, and make good decisions, and uh you know do what they have to do to keep moving, I'm pretty sure they will make it. You know, uh, here Mercer, you got a lot of people that they part-time drivers. You got a lot of old timers that already been driving 30, 35 years. They come and they do a low a week, a big low, and then another week. So they go hard for 2 weeks. They to pay the bills, because they're already basically retired, and they go back and be 2 weeks off. I mean, few of them guys like that. Uh, you know, I met one guy out of North Carolina. Uh, he said, "I do a load to Canada, and then if I don't find nothing, I just stay at home." I said, "From Canada?" He said, "Yeah, that's what I do." I said, "Shit," you know. But that's why he say he made enough money to cover the debt, from Canada. Uh, so I mean, you gotta respect that. You gotta. He know what he's doing, what's best for his business. And honestly, those loads to Canada, man, they pay great money. They pay a lot of good money. So yeah, you know, I believe it. I believe he did that. He doing that because those loads pay, great money, really great money. But yeah, guys, we're here now in Orange Park, close to Washington. I mean, close to Jacksonville. What the hell? I say Washington. Oh my God. Well, yeah, guys. Like I say, you gotta do whatever works best for you, and you know, do your research. Uh, look at the safe score. Um, NCSA, the safety score, the company. Uh, and you make your own decision. You make your own decision. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut this video short. Thank you for the support everybody give me. Like and subscribe. Uh, any question I could answer, I will gladly do it. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the positive comments, all the negative comments. I appreciate it too. And just stay out there and go and get that money. Hopefully things gonna get better. The market gonna get better. We're all gonna be more happy, and we're gonna keep supporting our family. and trying to reach our goals in life that we want. But yeah, guys, thank you for the support. Like and subscribe, and have a blessed day. It's Monday, and we're gonna keep moving. We got a few more hours to drive. I'm probably gonna stay in a rest area because I don't think I'm gonna find parking in Georgia at this time. So I'm probably gonna, stay in a rest area and a way station, somewhere where I could park safely. But anyways, guys, have a blessed week, and God bless everybody.